What's up, guys? Tom Ledin here from Red Star Lacrosse on behalf of Lacrosse Playground. Today we're going to look at some gloves. Universal sent over 4 pairs of gloves, and then Warrior sent over another pair that they wanted included in the video. These are some really good examples of gloves that are on the market right now. Kind of top of the line gloves, really high quality stuff. Protect your little mitts. The links to these gloves are in the description to Universal. I'm going to go through each of these pretty quickly. I don't want to make a 2-hour video on gloves. Off season, good time to break in some new gloves. Maybe not too early in the off season because you don't want to wear holes in your palms too soon. But, good time to break them in. All right, guys, let's go.
Excellent!
All right, we've got 5 pair to go over here. I'm going to unceremoniously dump them on the ground. Take these off. And then we will randomly pick the first pair to go over. All right, guys, the first pair we're going to talk about are these STX Surgeon RZRs. These things are real cool. If you haven't seen these, they're fun. Like this new technology on the back of the palm is very cool. Fingers. They come in at $179.99, and they're light. They weigh 5.5 ounces. These have 2 times the amount of pads of other gloves, normal gloves. Because of all these segmented finger pieces, it's like injection molded, I don't know, some kind of heavy duty foam that it's really cool. I mean, like you just want to, I've seen kids, I know kids who have these and they just like play with them, try to pinch their fingers in the little, like they are awesome looking. So it's got a one-piece backhand, so there's no vents on the top of the glove. I don't know if that's going to be a bummer or not. Palms are pretty well vented. So, the ventilation is good here, but not really anywhere else. But they are really comfortable. So when I first saw these, I'm like, well, that's going to be stiff. But this, these little segments really move nicely with your fingers. Kind of a short cuff. Maybe not a great attackman glove. Although cuffs are they're a lot smaller than they used to be. There's a little bit of venting right here on the thumb. If you bend the thumb down, there's some little gaps right there. That's how I test vents, to see if there's any airflow. So these have a mobile cuff with a fixed sub cuff. Mouth guard holder somewhere. Where's that? Yeah, that's pretty sick. So a little mouth guard holder. It's a little Velcro thing. Slide your mouth guard in there. I like that. It's also got this stick strap, so you can just put if you hang these, like in the old days, we didn't carry bags. We just had our stick with our helmet, gloves, pads. So you slide your stick on that. You can also obviously do it through the cuff. It's how most people do it, but it's an easy way to lose a glove if that comes undone. If you put it through that, you're not gonna lose it. Really nice glove, really comfortable, super good mobility. Tons of protection. Thumb is a little stiff on these. Not really though. The thumb is, you want a loose grip on your stick anyway with your thumb. You're not gorilla gripping the whole thing. So that's okay. It's not overly stiff. It'll break in. They call this palm material, I think, second skin. There's real reduced stitching on the palm, so there's nothing up here. Your only stitching comes through here, through the vented area. It's a comfortable palm. Seems durable. Overall, real nice glove. STX Surgeon RZR. I'm a fan. All right, these are the Maverik Romes. They come in at $189.99, so these are the most expensive of the bunch. They weigh in at 7.5 ounces, so they might be the heaviest of the bunch, but they're definitely the most substantial also. They're beefy. I loved the Romes when they first came out. They're still real cool looking. Like that, this whole section, very cool. Axe suede palms. Quite a bit of stitching through here. I wouldn't really have noticed if I didn't just do the STX and they talked about minimal stitching. Little vent here of some kind of more breathable material. Not a lot of breathability on the palms. Little holes, not much going on in terms of ventilation, but on top you've got these, some of the best ventilation on the back of the palm out of all these gloves. You can actually I can see my skin through it, like through these vents. That's a good sign. So on the back of the gloves, there's a combination of your traditional glove padding and then this dual density injection molded foam. So padding on this thing, the padding on these gloves is cool. It's this XRD pour-on material in the foam, and apparently it hardens on impact. You know, so something like that, that's really cool. Real flexible cuffs. You know, this thing is just, you know, all about flexibility. It's got, this is interesting. So this part right here, it looks like it's going to be Velcro, but it's really not. There's a magnet in here, probably some kind of neodymium magnet, and it just kind of latches on like so. Pretty cool. Real comfortable glove. It's going to require a little bit of break-in, but I like the Rome. My older son used the Romes all through high school. The palms maybe a little baggy in the thumb. So this axe suede thumb, it kind of bunches a little bit there, maybe a little too much material. So this is an L, so I'm guessing like a 13, which is what I would normally wear. And I wouldn't want these any smaller anywhere else in the glove, so maybe just a little too much material there, but I don't think you're going to notice once they break in and form to your hand. So that is the Maverik Rome. Very nice glove, very comfortable, substantial. Can take a lot of abuse at attack with these. All right, next up we have the Epoch Integra Elite gloves. These come in at $149.99 and weigh 5.9 ounces. These are super nice. They're a small. This is a size medium, so they don't fit me real great. I don't have the biggest hands, but I've got probably average size hands for my height. I'm 5'10". They're just normal. But I wouldn't want mediums. I would definitely get a large, just because they're a little tight. But they're thumb, really good mobile thumb. I like the thumb. You know, and so these feel, I think, a little stiffer than they actually are. If I had them in my size, I think they'd feel a little better. But super mobile. I mean, gloves today, God, I should get my college gloves out. They're just ridiculous. They're still stiff. But gloves today they're fantastic. Super nice cuff, real flexible in the wrists. It's a Velcro cuff. This piece is adjustable, so you can shorten this way up or even just slide it out if you never do your cuffs. A lot of guys don't. The Epic gloves have this composite carbon fiber stuff on the back, so it's right here in the Y, and then along the thumb, a little extra protection. Like I said, the sub cuff is super loose and comfortable, but you can crank it down if that's what you like. Like I said, you adjust this part of the strap here, and but like just, you know, loosely on. Actually, that side has my watch. I should take my watch off for this video. Like that. That feels awesome. These are great. So this, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Areaprene. I bet that's right. So Areaprene is their dual density foam that they use. Super high level of protection. Then there's something, I think the liner, something called, I don't even know, S apostrophe cafe, so Scafe, I don't know what it means, but it's apparently really good for moisture wicking. Gloves dry real quick. Now, if any of you have been around a lacrosse team, you know glove stink is the worst. When gloves start to reek, and if you put your gloves away wet after a rainy practice, I mean, they're not ruined. You can fix them, but dang, they smell. So a fast drying liner, we like that. These are beautiful, just good looking gloves too. Like nice finish. You know, little dots here, like I don't know. They don't do anything. They're just a design feature, but the silver E, very cool. Nice looking glove. Actually, really nice looking glove. That is the Epoch Integra. Big fan of that one. All right, so these are the Warrior Evo Pros. They come in at $179.99 and weigh 6.4 ounces. Not that the weight even really matters. These are a nice looking glove. They are a little snug. So this is a size 13. And I think what they're going for is like a real low profile glove. So my hands are just average size for a guy who's 5'10", not big, not small, kind of just regular sized hands. But I am packed into these, and I'm guessing that's by design. I think they will, like, I wouldn't say it's restricting my movement at all. It just feels a little tight. Still, for tight gloves, it's incredibly mobile. I could play piano if I could play piano. The back of the palm, so everything is floating. All the padding is floating off of this mesh area, so super good ventilation. This piece, they call it the impacts. It's a dual density injection molded foam. But even these side pieces float, like super good. Yeah, super good ventilation. Thumb is low profile, man. This is a small thumb compared to the other ones. Nothing, no sagging, bagging material. The palm is like one piece construction all the way down to this seam, which is nice. You know, that's once the palms really break in and you're feeling your stick almost like you had the palms cut out. That being said, if you play men's league or post-collegiate lacrosse, these would actually be nice gloves to cut the palms out of. I think, you know, maybe the fact that there's no seam anywhere up here, it might, I don't know. I really don't know. Cut the palms out if you feel so inclined. Let us know how it works. I think it'd work good. Little vent down here. They call this palm the Authentic Pro Palm Plus. Good mobility in the cuff. The sub cuff, it's like a traditional sub cuff. Yeah, these are snug for sure, but I would like to see what they do after being broken in for a while. This is the Warrior Evo Pro. Sweet glove. These are the Warrior Evo QX gloves. They come in at $179.99 and they weigh 7.3 ounces. Really comfortable glove. I mean, mobility in these gloves, in every single one of these gloves, it still blows me away. Coming from the days of yore when gloves were just so stiff and you know, like a brand new baseball glove, like you had to really work them in. You had to oil the palms. You had to beat the hell out of them to get them to feel good. And it could take, you know, it could take years. Super nice looking glove. This AxiFlex material, real flexible, like not restrictive in any way. These are very nice. These are very comfortable. I can just feel it, you know, right away. You hit the field with these right away, you're good. This is their Wartech palm. I think it's called Wartech. One piece construction down to this seam. You know, real good for stick feel. Also, there's some really nice texture on the palms here. Some ribs and ridges add for a little more stick feel. Super polished looking glove, like very comfortable, stylish. I love that Universal and Warrior sent these out all white because that's my favorite glove. Really, there isn't another color of glove I like better. It goes well with every uniform. Just styling. So yeah, Evo QX, beautiful, beautiful glove. Again, this is just an incredible glove, but there is not a pair in this bunch that I don't like. It can be a little daunting spending $150 to $200 on gloves without ever trying them on. But you know, if you go, you know, borrow your friends got a pair of razors, you try those on, you just kind of get an idea of what you like, what size you like, and I'm sure return policies are good. If you order something, it doesn't fit, you send it back, do an exchange and get the right size, but just make sure you give yourself enough time. Like, you don't want to order new gloves 3 days before a game or a tournament and then have them not fit and then try to figure out what to do. Universal and Warrior, thanks for sending these over to check out. Links in the description. Go read more about them. Throw a couple in your cart. Have a day. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.